Hello everyone, so in this video let us talk about the first three problems from the LEETCODE Biweekly contest 88. So let's start the first three problems. The first problem is remove letters to equalize frequency. So this problem is pretty simple, not too much difficult, but you just have to understand that whenever you see small constraints now, always think in a very brute force way manner. Don't try to complicate any problem. Okay, so the thing is that you are given a zero indexed word consisting of lower English case letters. As you can see, you have to select one index and remove that letter from that particular index, add that index from the word. Okay, you can choose any index or word, remove that particular. So that after removing, the frequency of every letter in the word should be equal. Like the character, like all the characters inside the particular string should be equal in frequency after removing a particular character. Okay, and if it is possible, then answer is true, else answer is false. So now you are asking like how you can do this problem out. It's like pretty simple. What you can directly do is that first find out the frequency of all the characters and make a frequency map. After the frequency map is done, I have 26 characters because there are 26 at most 26 characters inside the whole frequency map. Then try to do a brute force. Let's say if I remove the, so let's say there are 26 characters. Let's say A, B, C, C. So let's say if I remove either this C or this C, like if either both of them are equivalent only, because I'm just removing out C, the frequency of C will be decreased by 1. So either removing a third C or fourth C doesn't matter. So what you eventually do is that you have the frequency map of all the characters. I will iterate over all of them and just try to do one by one. Let's say if I delete out A, whether the frequency of all of the remaining becomes equal. If I delete out B, if I delete out C, one C, if I delete out D, because I can only delete out one character. After deleting that out, whether if it becomes all equal, then answer is good, else answer is false. So it's pretty simple then. So I'll let that move on the code part. It's not too much difficult to show here, but let's see in the code part. I made a vector or a map, you can say, to store out the frequency of all the characters. So I've iterated over all the characters inside this particular word string and just stored out the frequency. Let's say how much time A is occurred, how much time B is occurred, C occurred, and so on. Stored it here. Now what I've done is that I have to decrease or like eliminate any word, any character one time. Okay, so I have to read over all the particular strings, like all the particular characters, sorry, inside the particular string that I have. 26 characters are their maximum possible. So let's say if the particular word is present, so if A of I is greater than 0, which means that the particular frequency is there. If there is no Z, I cannot delete that. So I will only delete out if a character is there. So if a character is there, I will go inside it. A minus minus means that I have deleted that particular character one time. So let's say A is occurring 5 times. So I have just deleted A one time. Now A has a frequency of 4 times. So now this is done. Now the map has updated. I have decreased or like deleted one element of particular count. Now I just have to check that all the characters that are present should be of the same frequency. So what I just check out, I will first find out what is the maximum character should be, like all of them should be same only, na? So I just find out what is the maximum character length. So let's say A or B, whatever characters are present, what is the maximum that they have present of. Then I just iterate over all the characters that are left and just check that they should be same. If they are same, then it is fine. We have got the answer. If they're not same, if any A of J, I again do a for loop over all the 26 characters after doing this updation of A of I. I just checking that whether if it is not equal to the maximum that I've seen, like maxi is the maximum character that I've seen inside it. Okay, after deleting it out. If it is not equal to that, which means that they all are not equal. If they're not equal, then I just make my check equal to false. That deleting this particular character doesn't make our string like all the frequencies are correct. So this is false. So I just make it false. And then if at any point we have got true, which means that all the frequencies are equivalent, the answer is true only. Okay, we just return true. Else we will not return true because we will check the next deleting on next character. But before moving on to next state, I will have to again add AFI, because what we are actually doing is that if I'm not deleting out, let's say in A, then I have to delete on B, but I have to again make my A frequency equivalent what to the previous state, then I will only delete out B. So because in this state when I've gone to if, I've deleted out A by 1, so that if I've gone to the next state, I have to again regain A to the original state, that is A plus plus, so that it has again gone to the original state. And then let's say I go to B, and if B is greater than 0, it has some positive value, delete its frequency by 1 and then again check. So it's a very brute force way. Nothing, you just think of the very brute force way, like how you will solve this problem in a very brute force way in very small constraints. Try to do that only. Don't try to complicate any stuff. Okay. Moving on to the next problem, longest upload prefix. So you are given a stream of n videos. So just assume that you have n videos that will be coming out as a stream, which are represented by distinct numbers. So distinct numbers are there 1 till n. So they because they're n stream, n videos that you need to upload to the server. You need to implement a data structure that calculates the length of the longest uploaded prefix at a particular point in the upload process. So let's say that you are uploading a video 1, then 2, and then let's say you upload video 5. So you are uploading a video from 1 till n, but in any order. You're given the order in the queries that you are given in the problem, but you're uploading a video in a particular, like whatever the function is giving you. But you have to find out then what is the longest continuous videos that you uploaded. So just assume that you're making a course. Okay, you have first uploaded a video course of lecture 1 and lecture 2. Then you might think that okay, I should upload a lecture 5. Maybe you have completed that particular content, so you have uploaded lecture 5. Then you have uploaded lecture 10. But if I ask you what is the lectures videos that you have uploaded is 4. But what is the continuous lecture from the start that you uploaded? It is equal to 2 only because you uploaded 1 and 2. Either 5 and 5 and 10 is uploaded, but they are not in sequence. So we have to find out the longest uploaded prefix. Okay, from the starting, what is the longest uploaded prefix that you have uploaded? Okay, and that's the whole thing. So I hope you get the point. So this is the class, and this is the upload video what you will be uploading at a particular instance in the server, and what is the longest uploaded prefix. So it's very simple now. What you'll do is that, let's say in this example, I'll also take this example. Let's say there are 4 videos that you will be uploading out. You first upload 3. Okay, so there is some 3 video. So at this particular 3, if I just want to check what is the longest prefix that I've uploaded, 0, because I have to start from 1 video. So there is no video that I've uploaded from the very prefix. Then I uploaded 1 video. Okay, then I want to check that what is the longest I've uploaded, is 1 only. Then I uploaded 2 video. If I upload 2 video, then I have 1, 2 and 3 I've uploaded already. So 1, 2, 3, all of them are uploaded. Then the answer is 3 because I've uploaded continuous segment of 3 videos. Hope you get the point what the problem is all about. So the very simple approach is that what you eventually do is that you can make a let's say a set. Okay, because you can make a set, and because they are individual, or like whenever I see like they are unique values or distinct values, just make a set out of it. Insert all of the values one by one inside that. Okay, and whenever you are inserting a new video, just check that whether you just keep on doing a while loop, that whether the new video already present inside the set. What I mean by this is, let's say that you insert 1 and then you insert 5, but then you insert 2, then you insert 3, and then you insert 4. When you insert 4, you already, after 4, just check that whether 5 also exists. So just do a while loop till a video after that also exists. Okay, and you have a continuous stretch. You will not backtrack. You will only just increment the values. So let's say if I upload 10, I know that I have uploaded till 5. So I will not just backtrack to again check from 1, 2, 3 what are the videos content segment uploaded. You just make a global variable to just store that value. Pretty much simple. I'll just move down the code, not so difficult to understand as well from here. Just make a set. Answer variable is storing what is the continuous segment continuous prefix that you have to do. Answer is initialized with 1. Then whatever video you'll have to do, just import that particular video inside the set. And then let's say that you want to find out what is the longest continuous prefix that you have to upload it. Before returning the answer, what you will do is that you will just check out whatever just do a while loop over this set, that my answer is, let's say 1, whether 1 exists in the set. If it is yes, increment the answer by 1. Whether 2 exists in the set, yes. Let's say 3 doesn't exist, but 4 exists. So it will already stop at 3 because it is just doing 1 by 1 checking out. Let's say it will stop at 3. 3 doesn't exist. And it will return that, okay, up till 2, like let's just 3 minus 1, 2, all the videos exist. Then let's say in the next step you upload 3. When you upload 3, and it will check that what is the longest prefix that is already present. It will check 3 is present yet. Then it will also do a while loop because it's while loop. It will check that whether 4 is present. Yes, 4 is also present. It will go to 5. 5 is present. No, 5 is not present. So up till 4 is present. So it will return 4. It will not go back. It will just keep on moving forward. So it's an O of n operation only, but also doing a such in the let's say set, so O of n log n. So that is fine with the time constraint. So it is good. That's the second problem. The third problem is bitwise XOR of all the pairings. In bitwise type operations, I try to do some drawings. It will become more creative. Let's also do that, and it will become more creative very intuitively. The problem is that you're given a 0 indexed array, nums1 and nums2, as you can see in the diagram, and consisting of non-negative integers. Fine. They exist another array. Now there's another array that exists. So there we have 2 arrays, n1 and n2. There's also one more array that is n3, which is constrained the bitwise XOR of all the pairs between n1 like nums1 and nums2. So if you form any pair, okay, let's say like any pair that you will form between elements from nums1 and nums2, all the pairs, okay, all the pairs XOR value exist in num3. Now what you eventually have to find out is the bitwise XOR of all the integers in num3. So num3 already has bitwise XOR of all the elements, okay, and then you have to eventually do a bitwise XOR of all the elements pair present in num3 again, and just went to. Now there are multiple types of XOR. So let's try to take the for example and try to understand how we can do this problem out. So let's say it is 213, and then, or let's say just take the second example only. It will become more creative because it's very small. So 1 2 3 4. The first array has 1 and 2. The next has 3 and 4. Okay, let's try to first do a XOR, and let's just make a set, or not make a set, let's an array of different pairs and just do a XOR of that. So the first pair is 1 XOR 3, that is this. Okay, next pair is, let's say this, so 1 XOR 4, so I'll just make 1 XOR 4. Next is this, so let's say 2 XOR 3, and then 2 XOR 4. Now I then do the XOR of all, so these are numbers, I will not calculate them right now, but let's say then these are the numbers, that will be some numbers, and then I'll do a XOR of all of them. Because it's XOR of all of them, then it will be like 1 XOR 3 XOR 1 XOR 4, okay, XOR 2 XOR 3 XOR 2 XOR 4. Now what I know by a property of XOR is that if there are two same numbers, if I do a XOR of them, then they cancel out. Okay, so that thing just struck my head that okay, if they are in pair, this and this will cancel out. If I just do a XOR of all the numbers, this will cancel out, this will cancel out, this will cancel out, this will, so everything will cancel out if there is a 0, right? And I think the answer is 0 only, 0. So the only thing which comes to mind is okay, if they're in some sort of a pair, if they're even numbers, because see, this number if is like paired with this number, this number, and this number, like whatever numbers are there. So let's say if there are even numbers here, this number will be paired by even numbers in the next array. In the next array, if it is paired by even numbers, what will eventually happen? All the even numbers will cancel out. And if they are cancelled out, then this number will not contribute in any XOR value. Okay. So, but if it is odd, let's say if this is 3, 4, 5, then what will happen is that these two XOR, like if I do XOR of 1 and 3, 1 and 4, and eventually when I do a XOR of all the numbers, this one will cancel out, but this one will remain there. So what I understand from this is that this number, like all of these numbers, will be considered in the XOR if this length is odd. So all the numbers in the first array will contribute in the XOR value, the final XOR value, if the other array is odd. Similarly, if this array is odd, then all the elements in the second array will contribute in the XOR value. I hope you are getting what you're trying to say. You just draw it out, it will become more clear that if they are similar, like if let's say that this value is there, let's say this 2, okay, then this 2 will be paired with all the other numbers, let's say this, like these 3 numbers. If I pair with all of the 3 numbers, the number will be like 2 XOR 3, then 2 XOR 4, then 2 XOR 5, and then eventually in the end I have to also XOR all these numbers inside the particular array. So let's say these XORs also, and now these two will get cancelled out, because if there are some numbers which I can form pair with, all those numbers will be cancelled out in XOR operation. But this 2 one time will be remained. So this 1 time 2 will contribute in the final answer. Okay, so this 2 will contribute in the final answer if the other length array is odd, because see, 2 times it is there, it is cancelled out. But if it's odd, there is 1 left, then only it will contribute out. So that's the overall idea. If the other array is of odd length, then the other matrix will, like, you just do a XOR of all the numbers, because every number will contribute. If it is not an odd number, then it will not contribute. So that's the overall idea. It's very simple. What is the answer will initialize, like start with 0. These are the two arrays. So if the, let's say if the first array is of odd length, then all the numbers in the second array will contribute in the XOR. So I will just do a XOR of all the numbers and just store them in the answer, because eventually they will be XORed with all the numbers in the final answer. Similarly, I have the done with the first array. Now the second array is of odd length, and all the numbers in the first array will be contributed in the XOR of again. Just do a XOR of all the elements in the first array again, if the second array is of odd length. And then if any of the arrays are not, if they're even, then this will not be changed, and I just print answer. So drawing out and just checking out will eventually lead down to a very good solution for this particular third problem as well. And these are the particular three problems for this particular contest. If you still have any doubts, you can mention down in the comment box of this particular video. I'll see you on the next one. Leave coding and bye.